As a man, especially nowadays, you cannot settle for being average. So it's literally biologically embedded in us to not want to be complacent. But unfortunately, with today's lifestyle, it really got most men's testosterone in the gutter. And in my eyes, there's really two types of men. One, they come home from their 9 to 5 minimum wage job, they go play video games, eat shit food, watch the Netflix, then jack off to some porn all night. And then there's people like Andrew Tate, David Goggins, that no matter what, they just can't be complacent. Every time they get a new high achievement, guess what? They go right into the next. They're never settling, and to them, they get their buzz off of doing what needs to be done in order to build their empire, not from leveling up a skill in RuneScape. So for me personally, when I was younger, I was okay with just going home, smoking weed all day, playing video games till it was time to go to bed, and just repeat the whole process all over the next day. And inside, I always felt like there was something missing. Like I wanted to go out to go achieve something. But in reality, it wasn't until I actually changed my lifestyle until I can actually put the steps in order to get what I wanted. Because to be honest, I always wanted the beautiful girls, the fast cars, and just to have so much money and be able to purchase basically whatever I wanted. But what I was doing, I knew I couldn't achieve it. So then I decided it was time to make a change. Now, what was my main motivator to do change? Of course, girls. And at the time, I knew I had nothing to offer to any of the girls I wanted. And of course, I didn't want just any ordinary type of girl. I wanted the prettiest and most popular type. But I came to realization that I was just invisible to them. And I believe the reason was because you can really tell how confident and how much insecurity someone has just by the way they move. And I just kind of blend in with the average group of guys. And obviously, what the girls wanted were the higher end guys. So at the time, it ended up being the jocks and pretty much any of the popular guys that really were confident with themselves. So start talking to these guys and just kind of seeing how they presented themselves. And after asking for some advice, I realized what I needed to do. So I joined sports and started hitting the gym. And after some time, I finally started seeing some good results. But as I got older, I did start getting some success with the ladies, but they weren't quite what I wanted. And I realized something more than just the physical needs to change. And really being broke and just buying me chickens wasn't really cutting it. So I had to increase my income. And with that, I can start actually taking girls on dates and really start attracting a higher caliber woman that I didn't want. Also around that time, my true passion of cars started coming out. And I wasn't one of those car guys that would just get like a Mercedes or BMW to impress other people. I was an actual car guy. So of course, I wanted fast cars. And in my definition of fast, it tends to be pretty expensive. And I was just never truly satisfied driving a gas saver. So I knew what I had to do. I had to increase the income in order for me to actually get what I truly wanted. After figuring out ways to improve my income, I was finally able to afford the car that I didn't want. And boy, every time I got behind that steering wheel, it was nothing but smiles and happiness. And not only that, but it increased my confidence so much knowing that I busted my ass and I was able to afford this. Now, going back to the women thing, you don't know how many girls' attention a nice fast car can actually bring, which obviously with a little bit extra work helped me improve my dating life so much, which at the time was my main goal. So now that my physical and my income is up, that also translated into my personality becoming better. Now I was able to talk to people without having that social anxiety, which then in turn helped me the way I walked. I wasn't walking around with no slouched shoulders or anything. My posture was good, and I just looked and felt confident. Now, that helped me in so many situations. Obviously, a lot more women are attracted to that type of stuff, but almost every time I got a job interview, I pretty much nailed that job, no problem. Because I wasn't like the average shy guy that wasn't personable or just didn't know how to communicate. And pretty much all that came from the confidence I got from putting in the work from both the income and the physical side. Now, for me, in order to feel happy in life, I had to stop doing what I was doing that kept me in that average category. And I had to really start putting in the work. Because if not, I've been wasting my life away just always thinking there is something I should be doing. Now, trust me when I tell you guys, to these higher value men, I ain't shit. But I'm completely aware of that. But I'm also aware that I cannot be complacent and I need to continue putting in the work day in and day out because I want more for myself. And you should too. So just continue putting in the work and eventually the results will come. You will soon be able to live the life that you truly want as long as you get the discipline to do what you need to be done. But guys, I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, you guys are great. Continue to be great. Thank you.